All right. Hello, Faith and Emna. All right. So this is going to be for the courtesy campaign class workshop. So as you guys should have known that they are going to watch one of our performance. So after the performance, right, we are going to get them to watch to do some activities to actually reflect how this performance work and to further learn about this whole thing about racial harmony. All right, so the main objective is about racial harmony. So just a bit of context. M-O-N. So what is racial harmony? So you guys may know that Singapore actually we have a lot of different races. All right, so we have many are Chinese. Okay, about 70%. No, but we have a lot of Malays. Okay, that is wait, let me just check if there is okay, let me just okay, so it still seems it's working. Okay, let me just quickly plug in first, all right? Okay, so like mentioned, Singapore, we do have a lot of other race. We have Malays, and so one thing is those who started Singapore, they are very worried about race tension. So in fact, it seems like even though Singapore seems to be very peaceful, you heard that Singapore we are very safe, but there are times in the past where we have real riots between the race. So it's like Singapore, although we are mostly Chinese, but those around us, this is actually a Malay, so-called a Malay area. So um so like Indonesia and Malaysia, they are actually considered as Malays. So Malays is the population that originally stays in Singapore, and Chinese, we actually come from China. So our forefathers all come from China. So those who really stays over here, they are actually the Malays. Okay, so of course, it's like Chinese come all over to this place and dominated the place. Of course, people don't really like it, and we are all surrounded by Malays. So yes, we have riots, war between the two races before. So things are very peaceful thanks to a lot of things that happens that is being worked on to make sure that Chinese and Malays um, we are and Muslims, we are able to live in harmony. So there's a lot of promotion going on, and this is one of our promotions that is doing. All right, so the performance we have, like both of you have done, is about musical between races. All right, so very important is that they actually want to talk about um, to prevent to make sure that we are living in harmony, like we are able to be friends with one another. All right, so of course the basic is that we don't fight with each other, but if can, they actually want us to be friends. So in Singapore, we have a lot of policies like where we stay. Okay, you cannot just have a place where there is all Chinese. All right, so like Faith have come here before. So like I have our apartment. Okay, you need to definitely have some Malays, okay, Chinese and Indians or other races. So like let's say they are saying that okay, only 60% of Chinese can stay in this block. So if the number of Chinese family has already hit 60%, you cannot come in anymore. Okay. Okay, so the thing is that Chinese cannot move into this block anymore. So yeah, so they actually want people to mix around to become friends. All right, so even though we are not fighting, they hope that we can become friends. So this is what this okay, so what happens is after they have watched our musical, so they will go back to class and they may be able to do an activity with their teacher. Okay, not with us, but with their teacher. All right, so this is the activity that we are going to do. All right, so Faith and Emna, please watch this so that you are able to understand what is going on. And Faith, please help to guide Anna. So yeah, so I will be working on other projects. So yeah, so Faith, please, just check with Emna from time to time. How is she doing? Is she on the right track? Okay, and of course, Emna, please check with Faith, if she understood things correctly as well. So let us just help each other, and everything, please chat in the group chat. All right, so this is very important so that I can be in a loop. All right, so how this program works? Okay, how this activity work? Okay, is that this the musical about races, what happens is, after they watch, okay, so they will go back to class and we will ask them to form a band. Okay, we ask them to form a band. Okay, a boy band, a musical band. So what is going to happen is, okay, so first of all, they will be asked a few questions. So Faith, later on I will need your help to write down the questions for students. Okay, and how to perform this activity. Okay, so this is for a teacher's guide. Okay, so this is how to perform this activity. Okay, this is a teacher's guide. Okay, so this is for teacher's guide. Okay, so questions for okay, all right, so we'll be forming so Faith, this will needs to be done later. All right, so right now, okay, so what is going to happen is, they are supposing, okay, we'll tell them that you are going to be in entertainment industry. Okay, so like for example, singers, or live the theatrical play, or maybe just creating anime or something. Okay, so we will ask them, all right, so if they are going to be very famous, what they hope to achieve from this profession. All right, so we can give them a choice. Okay, for example, it is going to be, so what can they achieve? All right, so I've taken some notes. Just 1 second first. Okay. Okay, so this is where I throw in all my ideas. Uh, hmm. Okay, good. Over here. Okay, so for example, you have okay, so now let's say if you are going to be, if you are very good in this job, okay, so like in the entertainment, okay, so what will you want to achieve? Okay, you want to achieve fame. Okay, so for example, they will ask, okay, in the question, okay, they will write down, okay, they want to achieve fame, they want to achieve fame, okay, so fame, what else? Okay, lots of money. Okay, they can influence. Okay, so sometimes you can influence someone to be a better person, maybe save the world. You can influence something. So if you are in the entertainment, all these things you can you can do. Okay, or maybe it's happy or career. Okay, so oops. Okay, so fame, money, influence, being happy, doing what you like. Okay, there are some parts that we need your help first, Faith. Okay, yeah, we need your help, Faith, to think of a bit of things. Okay, so previously, Faith, I did tell you that they can choose between classical or modern or K-pop or J-pop or something. Okay, so we are going to change the whole idea, yeah? So just take note, we are going to change the whole idea. Okay, so is it for fame, for money, for influence? Okay, so please help me think like what you can think of. Um, influence, happy. Okay, so fame, career. I think might be only this four. Okay, maybe if you know if you can have one or two Faith, please feel free to share. Why do you do work for? If you can do very well in the job, what you hope to be able to gain from this job? Okay, you can gain fame, you can gain lots of money, you can influence the world, you can be happy, or maybe I don't know, like you can be admired. I'm not so sure if it's the same as fame or not. You can be admired. You can maybe make a breakthrough. Become very good at it. Okay, very. Yeah, maybe you can have this. Very good at it. So Faith, please help me change the writings or what. Okay, become very good at it and be remembered. Okay, um, with future generations. Okay, so maybe you can sing so well that people will definitely remember you as Freddie Mercury. You can dance so well that people will remember you as Michael Jackson's forever. Something like that. So good at it. Yeah, I think maybe this five. Okay, so from this five, right? So we don't tell them first. Okay, no, never mind. Okay, let me just continue. All right, so they will choose one. Okay, so they will choose one. Then afterwards, they are going to choose. Um, they're going to they need to write down on the questionnaire. So after Faith write the questions, Emna, please help to design the questionnaire. Okay, so everything the questionnaire will be printed black and white. Maybe we can give color version. So since we are not going to be the one paying, yeah, maybe we try color first. Okay, so okay, so after this, okay, so they are going to um decide. Okay, wait, just let me go through my notes. Uh, okay, actions, performance, how you will reach your goal. Actions, performance, how you will reach your goal. Okay. Okay. So their goal. Okay, this is their goals. Okay. So basically, how it works is just let me think a bit. How will you reach your goal? Actions, performance. How will you reach your goals? Okay, I think I might need to think a little bit. Okay, just let me pause this for a while. Oh no, I can't pause. Okay, never mind. Just to make this as recording one. Let me just pause this. And let me just think of it.